My very first cross-country race ever, I showed up in knee-length jean shorts. I had no idea what I was doing. My parents were rather embarrassed that I was wearing jean shorts, and they said, maybe next time if you wear running shorts, you'll do even better.
I must have been 8 or 9 years old. About 5 feet in front of the starting line, there just happened to be a little hole, like a little ditch in the ground. We decided to cover the hole with leaves so that the other team would run into it. And then the race started. We start running, and I ended up falling in the trap that we had made for the other team.
I started, and by the time we got to the first turn at Grant Elementary School, I was dead last. Dead last. I would be trying to chase the rabbit who was leading the race. It was usually a high schooler. I would always try to catch them because my dad would tell me to. So I would speed up, and then they would speed up, and then I would speed up, and they would speed up, and I just never thought I was going to win that race against them. I kept going, but I thought it was so stupid how people had stopped and were walking. I was like, why are you walking? You can just keep going. And afterwards, they couldn't get me to get off the ground. I was laying on the ground, and it was my first experience with being very tired. And so finally, when I got off the ground, I couldn't stop coughing for about a day, but it was the first time I realized that I loved running.
Hi, my name is Katie Thronson.
Abby Goff. Emily Armstrong.
Abby Smith. Hi, my name is Maddie Pincock.
We are the 5 seniors on the Lewis and Clark girls cross country team.
We are a really unique team because we all started out extremely fast. We ran when we were younger and active for youth, and I think that gave us a little boost. When we were freshmen in high school, we all came in running on the varsity team.
We wanted a nickname to go along with the fact that we were all freshmen and there were 5 of us, and so we called ourselves the Fab Five.
This year, we're gunning for the state title. In the past, we brought home 2nd place, but this year we want to bring home 1st.
My Active for Youth experience started when I was pretty young, so I started running cross country at our school. So I got to grow up through Active for Youth with that knowledge, that base knowledge of being active, doing something I love, and just having an identity in general.
As a kid, I wasn't always the most confident, and when I started running, I found confidence, and I can really thank Active for Youth for that. Team isn't just in running. It's all throughout life. It's in family, it's in school, it's in work in the future, and I'm really thankful that Active for Youth taught me the skills that I need to succeed in that setting. I definitely learned not to quit at something. I learned to get through something even though it was hard and it wasn't fun. It has helped me learn how to set good goals and how to work towards those goals and really achieve what I want. Without being introduced to Active for Youth and having the cross-country program through the elementary school, I don't think I would be a runner today.
When I went to my brother's cross-country meet a couple weeks ago, a little girl from Jefferson finished the race and went up to her mom and said, "That was the hardest thing I've ever done." And so that totally reminded me of how I felt after I competed in the Active for Youth program. And competing in the Active for Youth program, I really learned how to work hard and set goals for myself. And that translates not only into my running, but into my academic life, into my family life, into my relationships with my friends. Active for Youth has really had an influence on my life completely outside of running. And I think for a lot of kids that might not continue in the cross-country world, the habits that they set competing in Active for Youth now will benefit them for the rest of their lives.
Active for Youth has really been a crucial part in who I am today. It taught me to have confidence when I was in a world where there's so much judgment and just being lost at such a young age. But by being talented in running, Active for Youth gave me a place to compete and to feel worthy. My life would not be the same without Active for Youth. Active for Youth has taught me how to never give up even when it's hard.
How to be a runner.
Active for Youth taught me how to set goals and reach farther to achieve more.
The importance of being active.
How to be a humble competitor.
To work hard.
learned how to set goals for myself.
How to compete with grace.
Being a teammate is not always about winning. It's about supporting each other and helping each other through the race and putting your team first. Thank you, Active for Youth, for teaching me how to be active from a young age so I can take that into the rest of my life.
Thank you so much for your support in helping this great organization thrive and get to so many elementary school students.
Thank you, Active for Youth, for providing me with the platform to do something I absolutely love and to find my lifelong passion.
Thank you, Active for Youth, for providing a community for Spokane families.
Thank you, Active for Youth, for giving me a hobby that has changed my life, and it's made me the person I am today.